Hey, welcome back. I'm wearing plaid today. It's not nearly cool enough to be wearing a flannel plaid shirt, but sometimes you do what you got to do for the sake of art. Am I right? So, and yeah, I got a haircut. Um, I think they cut damn near every one of them. So it was time. I mean, I looked like a hobo. So anyway, today we're going to talk about cycling and also beer because we talk about beer every week. But the beer we're talking about is One Bike IPA. It's actually a New England IPA. I actually haven't poured this yet. I'm hoping that it's going to be really hazy and cloudy when I pour it because that's what a New England IPA is, and it's also less bitter than a regular IPA. So I'm sure it's going to deliver on both of those fronts. So the interesting thing about this is it's by Orono Brewing up north. And I'll just read you the blurb on the can because it's really interesting. Orono Brewing co-founder Abe is riding his bicycle from Maine to Washington, D.C. to raise $50,000 to support a Bicycle Coalition of Maine program that gives bicycles to people who need them most. This IPA features Citra hops donated from Yakima Chief hops, which is in Washington State, and Belma and Comet hops donated from Crosby hops in Oregon. Every can of One Bike IPA goes toward our 50K goal. So that's cool. Because as you know, I'm a cyclist, and it's a really cool cause. So we're just going to go ahead and pour this thing out. I don't have an interesting pint glass today. I hope that's not going to bother you too much. You know, so it's just the old English pint glass, the old classic with the little ridge to hold it. Love these things. I already showed you the label, so we're just going to pour it. And that is not disappointing. Look at that. It's exactly what I was expecting. Whoops. So obviously I moved out to the in front of the wood pile, and this chair that I'm sitting in is really low. So sometimes I'm not paying attention. I'm pouring this right off camera. So anyway, that is pretty hazy, pretty cloudy. So also it's supposed to have a smoother mouthfeel than a normal IPA. Normal IPA is really brisk, and you know that's what people love about IPAs. But this is New England IPA. So anyway, slink ya. Yes, yes, exactly. It does have a creamier, smoother mouthfeel. And right at the end there, where you expect those hops to just kind of, you're bracing for it. That doesn't come. It's nice, finishes smooth. 6% alcohol. You know, middle of the roadish. Yeah, you could drink. Yeah, you could drink this on a hot summer day, or sitting in front of the woodpile. Either one. I mean, that's very pleasant. I mean, citrusy, like you would expect. Yeah, I like that. So if you're local and you want to help a really good cause, pick some up. The plate is related. I believe there are 22 states that have share the road license plates, and this is probably going to surprise you, but as a cyclist and a license plate collector, I I have one share the road bicycle related license plate, which you're going to see here. It's right here. Uh, they're just really expensive. There's special issues, a lot of special issues, optional issues, we also call them. A lot of them are just so expensive. And so, yeah, I just have the one. And it's from Oregon, and it looks like this. Now, this isn't actually a vanity plate. There are a few different types of specialty plates in Oregon that use this four character format, all letters. So that's just, you know, this is just a random issue for this particular plate. which is kind of weird. But actually, Arkansas does that with some of their special issues as well. I mean, it certainly yields a bunch of combinations, so you can't argue that they won't run out anytime soon. So anyway, so there it is. Yay! It's flat, which that sucks, but what do you do? Actually, all let me think about this. I think all of Oregon's specialty plates are flat now. They're regular plates. You know, you've seen them with the tree in the middle. Those are still embossed, but I'm pretty sure all of their specialty plates are flat now, which it's just it's the way a lot of states do them. So, and there it is. That's it. Um, so I'll throw in a driving tip since we're talking about cycling. It will relate to cycling. Here in Maine, the law is the state law. You have to give cyclists 3 feet of space when you pass them, which is not a ton of space, but it's more space than some people want to give sometimes. And then there are also some people that like to give 8 or 9 feet, approaching blind corners, which, I mean, thanks, but if you hit somebody head on going around a blind corner just trying to give me 10 feet of room, we're all going to be hurt. So it's just, I think people think it takes a lot longer to slow down for a couple of seconds and let oncoming traffic go before you swing out and pass the bike. And sometimes, if the shoulder is good and the cyclist knows what they're doing, worst case scenario, just hug the center line, you know, just give them something. Um, and try to judge how fast they're going because some cyclists can be going between 20 and 30 miles an hour. So when you're cutting back in, you just have to be aware of your surroundings, which is, as you know, a challenge for a lot of drivers in any circumstance on the road. A little situational awareness goes a long way. So cyclists are hit and killed by cars too often. So, and I think I've said it before, I might actually like driving more than cycling. So it's not like I'm, you know, one of those militant cyclist activists. But I mean, just don't hit us when we're riding our bikes. Give us a little bit of room. I don't know what the law is in your state, but here in Maine it's 3 feet. And if you have to slow down, let off the gas for a couple of seconds, I mean, you're still going to get where you're going. It's just really not going to take very long to perform a safe pass. So thank you for doing that. And drink responsibly as always. And we'll see you next time.